Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. What's up, my dude?
It's just doing a thing. Oh,
Just doing a thing.
Hello.
What is up? What is up?
Lots of what is ups.
Yeah. Greeting for today. Do you have, is Foundry up?
Yeah, yep. You guys still have the code from last time?
The URL?
Yeah, it should still be posted in the general chat.
Yeah, it is.
February 25th.
There's the one.
I like that we have not had too many problems with Foundry lately.
Yeah, there's I think once we finish this campaign, if we decide to continue on, then I'll probably revamp Foundry because there's a new upgrade, like a new version for it. And I tried updating what we are using now to the version 11, but it broke everything. Like everything was gone. And then I was reading and they're like, oh, if you don't back up all these individual folders, then they're gone forever. I managed to somehow get back to this, so we have the most up-to-date version 10 Foundry that we can have, but there is an updated version. Alternatively, D&D Beyond has started incorporating maps on their own, so...
I was gonna say, there's also just like a billion various tools out about to try other ones.
I wish we had. I wish we all had VR. You can do, what is it, Tabletop Simulator?
That'd be ridiculous.
That'd be so cool.
Alright, we got everybody. Heidi's not joining us tonight.
Oh, okay. I just got Graham down for his afternoon nap.
Okay.
I just need like 2 minutes just to get myself set up.
Yeah, no, you're good, man. It's not 6 o'clock yet.
But at 6 o'clock,
if you're not ready at 6,
you best be ready.
You're dead.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
you're dead.
Damn.
I was gonna say we'll just start without him.
Well, dead in character, I mean.
Oh. Not real life.
Not real life. No, that's a little extreme.
Yeah.
Just for, missing our D&D start by a couple minutes.
I would agree. No Heidi?
Not tonight,
Okay.
nope.
Alright. Did you initiate this knowing she wasn't going to be here?
Her not being here was a last minute decision. Can you guys hear a change in volume when I change the volume?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a good volume for everybody? Try to keep it
Good for me.
okay. Try to keep it quiet enough that it doesn't distract from conversation. But I think if I change it on the songs volume.
I thought you were talking to your mic.
Oh no! Oh, I meant in Foundry.
I mean, I can also control it separately. When you change it changes, but I can also adjust on my end.
Yeah, I've had mine very low anyway.
Yeah, I think for whatever reason, when I change it on mine, it overrides all the volume controls, and then you change it on yours, and then it'll re-override the volume controls. So, That's a little weird, but...
All right, I'm good.
All right. I got some bad news. Our last session somehow messed up in the recording, and I streamed it to Twitch, and then I told it to export to YouTube, but it never exported, and I realized it too late, and I went to re-export it, but it was already deleted off Twitch. So, episode 18 no longer exists. But anyway.
Some say it never even happened.
Yep.
Mac is still alive.
Dream.
Yeah,
Just,
no, Mac is dead. He's definitely dead.
Oh.
Go ahead and retcon it.
Yep.
Yeah, go prove it, Ty.
Prove that Mac is dead?
Yeah.
Alright, well, to recap, here's what happened. So you guys left Drizzet's room. He took you to the Undercity, and really before you could do anything there, you guys noticed a bunch of protesting and yelling out in the streets, and you bumped into some old acquaintances, Trinket and Locket, little gnomes, and they informed Ravo that Mac was due for execution in 48 hours' time. Down in the Menzoberranzan. So you guys, without hesitation, decided to follow them, got on some lizards, worked your way upside down to the gnomish city down there, or Sverfneblin city down there, Blingdenstone, and then you spent a quick night, got out first thing in the morning, got to Menzoberranzan, through a secret passage through House Do Erden that Drizzet let you know about, and then proceeded to the bazaar where he was supposed to be executed. And there you looked around, questioned some people, and didn't really find anything of any interest, and so you made your way down to the house that was holding him, which was Faint Labar, and decided to scout around, the night before he was due to be executed, and you were able to see some stuff. You managed to see the mirror that he had been trapped in, but decided against going in. You thought maybe it would be too risky, and so you camped out overnight. And by the time you awoke in the morning, through some not so great watch standing, the mirror was gone. So you guys rushed your way back to the bazaar where a crowd was gathering, and then right at noon there was a couple people that teleported onto the raised platform in the middle of the bazaar, and it was Mac and three other figures: the executioner, a cloaked and hooded figure, and then a Shader Kai. And then through some valiant attempted to get close enough to rescue Mac, but unfortunately were unable to do so due to some field around the people up on the stage, which kind of inerted all of your attempts. And then the executioner took off Mac's head, and then the Shader Kai turned towards Ravo and said, "Hello, brother." I think that's what he said, something like that.
Yep.
And that was where we left off. Does anybody have any questions before we get back into it?
How dead is Mac?
So you look over and you see his body, and then you look over further and you see his head, and there's about 5 feet in between them. You could roll investigation or perception if you like.
May not be a smart portal, but I think we all know.
You may not be a smart turtle, but you know what dead looks like.
Yep.
And he
Is
is
there
certainly there.
maybe can I do perception, or just to see if there's anything interesting, like if there's anything on his body or
Yeah,
anything
go ahead
abnormal?
and roll perception.
Boom.
Damn. That's your only one for the night.
Starting out hot.
Wasted.
That might have been wasted. We'll see. So you look around at Mac's, his body and his head, and it looks just like he did last time you saw him. You don't see anything on his body. You assume that they probably disarmed him. His crossbow is no longer there. He didn't have his hat on, and he was just kind of in basic garments. So as far as Mac goes, you don't see anything interesting.
Okay.
And with your perception there, you are able to kind of glance around the whole area real quick, and you notice about 12 or so heavily armed guards that have they're in the the bazaar, and you just now realize that they're kind of encircling the stage. They look like they might be working with the people up on the stage. And,
Okay.
That's all you really see at the moment.
Okay, so in all the commotion, I guess I'll alert the crew. I'll just kind of say, we'll be shortly surrounded, just so they know that the guards are there as well.
Okay. You can shout that out, but you guys are a little bit separated at the moment. I think Lowell is underneath the stage. Let's see. Wabu he just got booted off the stage. Gilda, I think, was right around where Wabu landed. Wabu, you can't really see him anymore because he's still under his darkness. And that kind of engulfed Gilda as well. Ravo, I don't remember where you were.
I was right up against the stage.
Okay, so you had come up against the stage. I think you were on the side from where Wabu was, so you are not in the darkness, but you can still see the people on the stage. And then Owen, I think you were a little bit away from the stage. So you didn't need to get too close, being a human. You were a little bit taller than most of the people around, so you didn't really have any sight issues seeing the stage. So anyway, so Ravo, what are you doing at the moment? You see the Shattered Kai staring down at you, and he just said, "Hello, brother."
Honestly, I don't know if I would be saying anything or doing anything. I think I would be kind of in shock, trying to process watching Mac just get beheaded, and then whoever this dude is. I don't know if I would have anything to say or do.
Can I make my way over towards him, kind of shove through the crowd that might be standing around?
Yeah, you can get over there relatively quick.
Okay. I guess I'll say, I think it's time to leave.
Yeah, guess? What the fuck is happening? Can I just, do a quick perception check of the guy on stage? Just, any any sort of familiarity other than same race?
Yeah, so you could do perception or history, your choice. Probably perception for you, but
Yeah. Continuing this train. Good.
so I mean, you do like the thing that is running through your mind right now is like there is this sense of like familiarity. You're not sure where or why or how, but you just feel like you should know this person somehow. So, yeah, as you're all kind of a little bit shell shocked, the guy on stage says, "So I see that you have come to try and rescue your friend. We would like to talk to you. We invite
Forgot
you
if I'm
back
still
to our
wild
tower."
shaped.
No, you are not. So when you went under the stage, you were close enough to the anti-magic field that it popped you out of wild shape. So you are no longer wild shaped. So the person on stage says, we would like to invite you back to our tower so that we may discuss some matters further.
Does it seem to be talking directly to me?
Yes.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
You and your crew. And at this point, the guards have kind of, come into, close enough into the circle that they're all more or less surrounding you guys.
Owen, I mean, do we have much of a choice?
Do you trust him?
Fuck no. But I mean, do we have much of a chance to escape?
There's always a chance.
And the person on stage says, "I'm sorry if I was giving you the opportunity to think that this was optional. We wanted to do this with you being willing, but we will take you back by force if necessary. It would be much easier if you were willing, though."
All right, I suppose we shall come along willingly for now.
Then please join me on stage, and if you could, invite your friends as well.
I'll kind of turn to Owen and
I guess I'll hesitantly defer to Ravo and take a step up onto the stage.
All right. So as you two get up on the stage, you get close enough to the robed person, and you both just kind of feel weak when you get close to them. Like you are kind of powerless, and you realize that it's your magic. Your magic is gone right now. And you look down at your weapons, and you feel like they're just kind of chunks of metal right now. So the person turns towards you and says, "What about your friends? Will they come too? We know of you underneath the stage. You can come out. And please, Tortle, friend, drop that silly darkness."
Bullshit.
Guys, I mean,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
drop
think
it,
there's-
but I'll walk up on stage.
yeah, I don't think there's much of an option here.
I'm not losing my concentration.
So as you walk up on stage, there is your darkness sphere is bigger than this anti-magic sphere. It's still emanating from you, but anywhere within the anti-magic sphere, your darkness doesn't exist. So you can see clear as day, but outside of the anti-magic field, your darkness still exists.
Mm-hmm.
So you and Gilda follows you, now being able to see once the darkness is no longer on her. She jumps up on the stage. That just leaves you, my friend, under the stage. Are you willing to come too?
What was I able to see beforehand? As I have, a different perspective, so to speak.
You from under the stage, you weren't really able to see much. The boards were pretty close together.
Well, even just like number of boots and all that around, shuffling.
So there's a little bit of a gap around the edge of the stage, and you can definitely see that there's a lot of boots circling the stage. Heavily armored boots. A lot of clanking of armor.
I'll shuffle to whatever the lower populated one is and look up to kind of gauge. Because I have no fucking clue what's up there.
What are you trying to see?
Well, I don't know. I've only have what I've heard, and I haven't seen what the situation is.
Okay.
So just, a general scan.
So you're looking out at the crowd? Or are you up on the stage?
I'll look around. I'm still under the stage. I'll see which side has, like, the fewest boots, shuffle over, and just kind of peek over and take a scan of what the actual situation is up here.
So you look, and there's not really, like, a less boot area. Like, there's a big crowd, obviously, still circling the stage. And then, in between the crowd and the stage is kind of a circle of, the heavily booted guys. And,
go not towards the armored boots.
They're circling the stage.
No. So a clean spread?
Yeah. They're pretty well spread out. And it looks about on, so you're only looking on one side, but you can kind of see in between you and the crowd, there's about 4 or so. You guess maybe there's, a dozen or so total surrounding the stage, just based on the numbers that you can see.
Is the 4 the biggest concentration?
There isn't really a biggest concentration. You can just see 4 boots from the side that you're looking out on. 4 pairs of boots.
If I look around like all possible parts I could slide out of the stage, is there anywhere with less, or?
Nope.
I'll shuffle my way out that way and then at least get up and take a look of what the exact situation is.
Alright, so you get out from under the stage and you stand up and you can see, up on the stage, everything that everybody else can see, and you can see around you, there are a dozen heavily armed guards surrounding you. And then beyond that, there's the crowd that's, probably 30, 40 feet deep or so, all the way around the stage.
How big is the gap and how surrounded am I between the crowd and what we got?
From the stage to the crowd is about 10 feet or so. And then the guards are just inside of that, so they're, 6 to 8 feet away from the stage. And the stage is only maybe a 10 by 10, roughly.
in the anti-magic sphere still?
You are.
Damn it.
Like I said, it's a 10 by 10 stage, and the robed figure is more or less in the middle of it, and it's a 10-foot anti-magic sphere diameter, so it extends about 5 feet out from the edge of the stage.
Is the crowd still thick, or has it dissipated some?
It's still thick. The Shatterkai on stage says, "We're still waiting on you, friend."
I'm trying to remember what I just heard for the conversation like 2 minutes ago.
They would like to take you back to their tower so that they could talk. They would rather you do it willingly, but they will take you by force if they have to.
Can I perhaps ask beforehand, what is it you wish to talk about?
All manner of things. Your little friend here, you, all of your friends still alive.
It's never good when you can't give anything specific. Is there a particular subject you'd wish to focus on?
No particular subject. Just a general discussion so that we maybe can get to know each other better.
And make an insight and kind of maybe size up what some of his intentions are.
Oh yeah, go ahead and make an insight check.
Well,
You feel like he's telling the truth.
well, he seems like a nice guy, I guess.
So come, let us talk. Join us on stage.
I feel like
Oh,
we're
I
not
don't-
going to get very far with without using any type of magic. So
Here I was thinking, it's like, alright, I can make the like little step, misty step disappear, but apparently I'm just going to be a dummy.
Well, I mean, you could have tried, but you're in the anti-magic field, so you can't use any magic.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking like figuring the breach of it to,
Oh, yeah, to try and run out.
yeah. But you know what? He seems like a nice guy, apparently.
So do you join him on stage?
Yeah.
All right, so you join up on the stage, and all of a sudden all of you feel this this weird tugging sensation, and you kind of disappear, and then you reappear, and you're in this room, fairly well lit. That's probably about 30 feet or so. And as you're looking around, Wabu, you're the first to recognize that part of the room that you see is the room that you saw the mirror in the night before.
Hmm.
And now you can see the rest of the room, and it does look like there are several other tables around. And you would imagine that if you had entered the night before, there were probably guards over at those tables too. But as it is, when you come into the room, there are only about 4 or so guards still hanging out.
All right.
So the Shatterkai, whispers to the executioner, and the executioner grabs Mac's body and his head, and which you didn't notice, but he had grabbed from on stage, and he takes him out of the room. Not sure where, but then closes the door behind him. And then there's an audible click behind the guy as he closes the door. And then the Shatterkai turns towards you guys and says, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Tavi. And this, pointing to the robed figure, is Fallon Blacktongue. I am a general of this house, Fane Tullabar. And Fallon here is the Archmage of this house. What are your names?
I'm Mac. Okay, I'm Wabu.
All right, Mac Wabu. Turtle friend.
I'll introduce myself. I'm Owen.
Ah, Owen. A strong paladin. I haven't met one of your kind in quite a while.
I'm a Lowell Lunar Chaser, a druid hailing from the spine of the world.
Interesting, a druid. And from the spine of the world, nonetheless. Gilda introduces herself. And then Tavi turns towards Ravo and says, "And you must be Ravo."
I am indeed.
You probably don't remember me, do you?
I can't say that I do.
Well, when I called you brother earlier, I was telling the truth. We are, in fact, brothers. We hail from the same parents. In fact, I'm your older brother. I was there when you were born. And I was with you and our family when we came to this realm.
Why do I not remember you then?
When we first came to this realm, you were very young. I am not surprised that you don't remember me. Maybe there's a feeling that you recognize me, but you were still very young. We came from the Shadowfell realm. I don't know if you know this, but it is connected to this realm through the deepest and darkest shadows of the lower dark. And that's how we came. We walked for many, many days, not knowing where we were going, or if we would ever get to where we were going. And then we found ourselves in these caves, and it became more and more lit. And then we realized that we were in a realm that had many other types of people. And then from there, I parted the group, and you continued on with the family to... I have no idea. Where did you guys end up?
Very, very north.
North as in the spine of the world?
I'm gonna be real, I don't even remember.
So I think if you look at the map of the north, it doesn't even go far enough east from where you were. You were like all the way across the continent in the northeast. So, yeah, very far away region, and it took you a very, very long time to get back to this side of the continent.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tavi continues on. You probably don't know why we left the Shadowfell region, do you?
Well, clearly I don't remember you, so I would not remember that.
Did anybody in the family tell you anything? Or did they hide it from you, like I figured they would?
Well, seeing as I am unaware of any of it, I think the answer to that question is rather clear.
Well, tell me, what do you know of the Raven Queen?
that she exists?
Some say she does, some say she doesn't. But we in our family know for a fact that she does. And our one piece of evidence for that is you. When you were born, you were blessed by the Raven Queen. You were her chosen champion. She had remained mysterious, and nobody knew where she was for a very long time beforehand. She came out of nowhere, gave this random child a blessing, and then left. This child who was hardly even able to hold their head up. I chose you over me. I was a prodigy of a warrior, the top of all of our classes, and yet you got chosen. And so when we made our way over here, that's why I decided to leave. I couldn't stand to watch you waste away your gift.
So what ultimately do you want? Why have you brought us here?
Well, thank you for bringing us back to today. Your friend Mac. Some of you may or may not know his background, but he came from here. He was, we'll say, an indentured servant. And somehow he managed to get away with, we'll say, some documents that we didn't want anybody else to see and that we needed ourselves. And then he escaped. He somehow made his way through Blingden Stone up into the human realm, or whatever you call the surface these days. And so we've been searching for him for a very long time. About 10 years, I would say. We finally found him. And we had been following him for a little while. And we saw that he was running with a group. So imagine our surprise when we capture him and interrogate him and come to find out he doesn't have it. He didn't tell us where it went. But I can't imagine some document of that kind of importance would just disappear. So we're here to talk to all of you about any document that Mac might have left for you. Some parting gift or some disguised piece of parchment. Anything that could be construed as a wartime document. Do any of you know what I'm talking of?
I personally tried to avoid any knowledge or interaction with whatever dealings he had, because I knew it could only bring trouble.
Yes, Mac was definitely trouble. He brought a lot of trouble to a lot of people, including you. All of you. But no matter if you don't remember right now, we plan on having a one-on-one discussion with each and every one of you. And we'll find out whether or not you're telling us the truth. And we just want you to know that we are very serious. And we will figure out what we need to figure out. So who would like to go first? Gilda raises her hand. Oh, we have a volunteer. And she says some Gilda-like remarks. And Tavo leans over and whispers something to the wizard, who looks intently at Gilda, and with a wave of his hand kind of, does a gesture, and You feel as if he's probing her mind, and then comes back out of it, looks over at Tavi, shakes his head, and Tavi says, "Do it." And then the robed figure, you hear him mutter something under his breath, and he casts power word kill on Gilda. And you see Gilda's eyes roll back. She slumps over and is no longer moving. And Tavi turns back towards all of you and says, it's a shame she didn't know. But she put up too much resistance. And we just want you to know how serious we are. We will find this document. Now, who would like to go next?
This another Heidi's done.
Yeah.
Can't keep killing everyone, Ty.
I mean, if they're done, they're done.
What the heck?
You don't have to frag them.
I mean, if they don't want to come back, it's a plot point, you know? I could make him just go away forever, but what's the fun in that?
Shit, man.
So Tavi points towards Lowell and says, "Let's go with you next."
I know where the documents are.
Okay.
Don't kill my friends anymore.
All right. Where are they?
Will you,
I gotta step away for a second.
Yep.
will you ensure our safety?
Ensure your safety. You are in possession of stolen goods, which are wartime documents. I can't ensure anything. What kind of promise are you looking for?
I would just prefer you don't kill everyone here.
Well, lucky for you, it's our wizard here seems to have used up his only power word kill for today. So there will be no killing today. Unless you should resist.
There's always fireball.
Need I remind you that there are several other guards in the room, and this tower is more or less a war tower. We have hundreds of fighters. In fact, I would be willing to guess between here and the nearest exit, you would come across no less than 15 or 20 guards. So maybe we could make a deal.
I'm listening.
You give me the documents, and then we'll consider what to do with you. There will be no killing today. I can promise you that. You'll be put in overnight holding, and then tomorrow we'll have more discussions.
I will reach into my bag of holding and pull out the documents and hand them over.
Ah, excellent. These are indeed the documents we've been looking for. All right. Well, I have to be elsewhere, but if you would be so kind as to follow these guards, they will show you to your holding cells overnight. We will talk again tomorrow. You'll receive food, but I will have to take your weapons and any other items that you have on you.
Quick recap.
Yep.
Wabu spilled the beans.
Yep.
And if I'm recalling correctly, he received all of his possessions before he departed.
Yeah,
Right.
all of them.
Not
So
quite all of Mac's
well-
possessions, but
And it wasn't a whole lot.
yeah, there was just a couple things in his bag.
And the document of importance, was that specifically among them, or?
Yes.
Yep. It
Okay,
sure
right.
was.
Yep. I don't think Wabu had mentioned anything previously, but
No.
he had been holding on to it in the bag of holding that he got from Mac. So.
Okay.
But Wabu has successfully negotiated at least one safe night for you. So you will all... you'll have to give up your belongings, your possessions for the night. And then they will have further discussions with you in the morning.
So we're up to holding cells.
Yep, just for the night. I guess I'm kind of imagining they look similar to the beginning of Oblivion. Those kinds of holding cells.
I've not been in one of those cells for a long, long time.
This is the same. So you guys are close enough where you're kind of like across from each other or whatever, right next to each other. So you guys are all in the cells near each other.
Can I do just a perception check to see if there's anything interesting in the cells, and if the anti-magic field is still present?
Yeah, you can do a perception check. You won't really be able to tell if the anti-magic field is still present, but...
Okay.
So, I mean, you look around your cell, and there's really not a lot. There's, a little bit of straw in the corner for a bed. There's a little chair in the corner. There's a bucket, which you can guess what that's for. But that's really all that's in there. It's not like uncomfortable, temperature wise. It's relatively warm. You are a little bit underground. But yeah, as far as the anti-magic field, at the moment you can't tell if there is one around you.
I'll try and invoke a cantrip to see if that's the case then.
Okay, which one are you attempting to invoke?
I'll just do let's do produce flame.
Okay.
See if I can make a little bit of fire in my hands.
So you hold your hand out and a little flame exists.
There's no... hello, Moose.
Moose is with you in the dungeon. Oh boy. How did he get there?
Ow. Oh, he just jumped on me and...
It's I'm sorry. Did the flame? It started and
he produced
extinguished?
he produced
Okay,
the flame.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, good.
And he extinguished it at his own will.
With that being said, what are the like the doors or bars? Like, are they?
They're heavy metal. They're about 3/4 to an inch in diameter. They look to be, wrought iron. So, I guess just for some clarification, when you guys came out of that room, there was the stairwell that went up to the right that Wabu was originally able to see. There was another passage that went down to the left. So you guys went down further.
Okay.
And you did 30 or 40, feet or so down from your best
The
guess.
bars.
Yep.
They're much more. They're stronger than maybe a person could bend or break or, damage.
The certain person may be able to bend them, but they are pretty solid bars. Like, you shake your hands against them, they don't rattle or anything. They're set in the stone pretty solidly.
Okay. What if I were to channel divinity, peerless athlete, and attempt to bend the bars, and I can do an athletics check.
Yeah, so you have advantage on it.
Uh-huh.
Let me just look real quick.
If you look at more details, too.
Yeah.
Should say you can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much weight as normal.
Okay. That won't really help you, but...
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to give it an athletics check, if you're okay with that.
Give me just 1 second. I realize there's a whole bunch of things in here I gotta... Alright, those don't matter. But... let me just look at something. Okay. So I'll say, right now the mark to beat is 25. So you strain and struggle against the bars, but they do not budge.
Well, I guess it was worth a shot.
So if you want, so you have it for 10 minutes, right? I'll say you can take a break, but you're a little bit winded, so you could take another attempt, and now you need a 26. And then if you don't succeed, you could try again for a 27, and if you don't succeed on that one, then you would be outside of the range that you could actually perform it.
Not going to cut it.
No, so you have one more chance. You need a natural 20 on this.
And that 20.
You have advantage. Right. Your couple minute break
Still.
did rejuice you a little bit, but
all right.
The expended energy does sap some.
Man.
But it sapped more than you expected.
Even with +7, couldn't hit it.
Well, yeah, I was playing off of your +7. So
Yeah,
the first time you needed an 18 or better. But all right, so that unfortunately was to no avail. The bars remain unmoved.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's keys on the wall? I'm assuming there's not, but just anything. Is it just a hallway with a door at one end and cells?
Yeah, do you remember Oblivion?
It's been a minute.
All right, so imagine there's a walkway in the middle, and then there's a door with a couple stairs that lead down into each cell. So here's the walkway, then there's cell here, cell here, cell here. So there's a couple cells down off of the main walkway.
Okay.
So when you look out the gate, you basically you can peer left and right a little bit, about 15 feet or so down the hallway, and then you can more or less see into the cage or the cell across from you or diagonal to you. That's about it. So there's nothing hanging on the walls. So.
Okay.
We're in, I'm guessing, 4 different cells, and how far apart?
So you are in 4 different cells. 2 of you are on one side of the walkway in adjacent cells. 2 of you are on parallel cells just on the other side of the walkway. So you're more or less in a cube or square rather.
And when we were being brought in, were there any like obvious places where like a guard might be standing?
No, so they came down with you. They put you in the cells. They locked them, and then they walked back out the way that they came. As you were coming down, it did look like there was one room off to the side where a couple guards might sit. But besides that, kind of where you are now, it was just a walkway with cells on the side, and then it kind of ran into a stone wall at the end.
Okay.
I only have one level 4 spell slot. Trying to think of what kind of bullshit I could try and pull.
So what are we thinking? Even if we can, because I can get out of the cell very easily, but even if we unlock all the doors and everybody gets out, what are we doing? Because I don't think we're going to be in a position to fight our way out of here.
Nope.
Unless our equipment is in a decent, like a relatively close location, and
So
we were able to get to it.
So when they took
boogie
it
outta
from
here.
you, they took it off to the side of the room that you were in.
So it's
That
like
room was like 30, 40 feet up from where we're at.
Yeah. So obviously, like, it goes up, out of where the cells are, then there's the stairs, and it curls up and around. There's the one room where the guards would sit, and then if you were to go up further, you would get to the other room where you guys were before.
You might be able to get some out of this, just this level, but the matter is going up and out. If the cells were higher, there might be some plans, but I have nothing to make our way from this far under the earth.
I vote sleep. We've lost 2 friends today. I don't need to lose more.
beyond the document. We haven't really figured out what Tavi's ultimate aims are, right? Like, we don't know. Obviously, he doesn't really, like, give a shit about the group, but does he have a...
My guess might be they may try to figure out if we know what's on that document. And I have no idea. That might be my guess, just in terms of letting us walk free if we have knowledge that they don't want out.
You guys will be okay.
What does that mean?
I might know what was on it.
Well, what was on it? I think now would be a pivotal time to share that information.
It might not be ideal.
I didn't share it with you guys because Mac didn't share it.
They have also
more than I do.
established they have a very powerful mage with the ability to probe minds.
So the less you guys know, probably the better.
Yeah, but we're not gonna leave you out to dry.
Better one than all.
If it changes your guys' demeanor at all, they knew what was on it. It was their plans that were stolen.
Yeah, I just meant if we knew what was on it, they might have a different
I got you. I see what you're
look
saying.
at
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
see
they
no
don't
way
want whatever
you-
that is getting out.
Yeah,
But
I
if
see
we
no way you
genuinely-
benefit. You have to trust me, but I know what's on it, and it doesn't help.
Is it something that they would likely kill you for knowing?
I would say so. They killed Gilda for not knowing.
Well, then it seems like escape would probably be our best option.
And what of our gear?
Does anybody have a way to get up to the room? One individual, right? Among that
I do.
equipment
It's really
Was a bag-
stupid.
was a bag of holding, right? You could just put all the gear in the bag of holding, get it back down. We only need one person to get up there.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we make a break for it.
I mean, I can give it a shot.
I mean, you are his blood. If anybody's gonna, have a shot at escaping and getting caught and not getting killed,
That
probably the one who...
I don't know. There seemed to be some animosity there. I don't know if.
His brother's pretty mean. He's not a very nice guy. He's already responsible for 2 of our companions' deaths. And he didn't really seem to like Ravo.
Well, if you know what's on the scroll, he's gonna kill somebody who, probably has knowledge of their plans. We risk maybe one person getting killed, or one person definitely getting killed.
Yeah.
It seems like they're just gonna off Wabu.
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a shot.
How is it you'd be able to get up there?
I can just teleport out of this fucking cell easily enough. So I can get out just fine. I can also get back in just fine if it needs to come to that. But I can also disguise myself and, maybe have an easier time walking around. If I look like Tavi. But to get to our gear, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people in between just picking up the gear and walking out with it.
What happens when you get the gear and bring it down? What's our plan?
Well, that's what I was saying before. Like, are we gonna fight our way out of here? Because that's kind of the only option if we get our gear.
Well, if we get Wabu out, he still has his darkness ability, right?
I'm afraid I've used all my spells. I need
Perhaps-
at least a short
And if
rest.
Tavi comes running back, or that other guy, and we can't use magic all of a sudden again. I mean, I can't imagine they're too far away. Maybe they are, but I mean that's That's a pretty big risk, in my opinion. I mean, any way we do this is a big risk. But...
I think we just gotta choose a direction and pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to go for it, I'll give it a try.
I can at least join you. Let's play the Ratatouille game.
Yeah, I mean, give it a shot, I guess. I will use one of my Blessings of the Raven Queen to just pop out of the cell.
Okay.
And can I take just kind of like a perception check, just kind of listen to see if, I hear anybody coming around the stairs or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll for perception.
Good God.
So you don't hear any footsteps coming down the stairs.
Okay. Well, in that
I'll
case,
just I'll become a little pocket mouse to just tag along.
All right. You pop into a mouse and scoot out of the bars, and Ravo scoops you up, tosses you in a pocket, I'm assuming.
yep. And let me see.
So I'll be right back.
Okay. I will use Disguise Self to make myself look like Tavi.
Okay.
And I will kind of just make my way up the stairs and kind of look for that first room that was kind of right off the side there.
Gotcha.
Is there anybody in there as I'm just kind of casually walking by?
So you look in there, and there are two guards in there. They don't see you walk by the door immediately. They're not like facing the door. They're just kind of sitting at a table, chatting with each other.
And I just take a quick look to see. I'm assuming our stuff isn't in there. I'm assuming it's in the other room, but just in case they moved it.
So you, I'll say with that perception check that you rolled, I'll just use that for this one. So in this room, there is more or less the two guards, a table, and a couple chairs in there, and that's about it. It looks like it's basically just a guard station.
Okay, I'll kind of continue up and be kind of slow down a little bit and be as conscious and visualizing, perceiving as possible as I'm kind of walking up to that other room.
Okay.
And not just charging right in, but kind of, if there are guards in there, kind of just taking stock, who's in there, where they're at, that kind of stuff.
All right, so you come up to that next door, and you attempt to go in, and it's locked.
Okay. Is it like, can I see through the door?
Nope,
Or
it's a
is it like...
solid wooden door.
Okay.
But it does look like there is a slight gap at the bottom of the door.
Okay.
Some Ratatouille action.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I don't know if he's back yet.
I'm just going to take him out of my pocket and shove him under the door.
Kick him a little bit, get him under the door.
Dealing 1 point of damage, and he is now...
He is halfway under the door, pops out of his form, now he's severed in half. No, we'll take a quick little break.
Sure.
We'll wait for him to come back.
I am back.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
Never mind. We'll continue on then. All right, so to catch you up, Ravo came out of the cell with you in his pocket, went up, saw the first room. There was two guards sitting in there, nothing else in the room. And now he's at the other door for the room that you guys were in before. The door is locked, but there is a slight gap underneath the door.
Well, you think you can fit under there? See what's going on the other side?
So you attempt to whisper to him, and then you realize he's an animal. You can't understand what he's saying, and he can't communicate with you.
Can he understand me, though?
He can understand you, but he can't communicate.
Okay.
I can make a nod gesture.
Non-verbal communication.
So you hold him up real close, and he's like, okay, here, we're going to go over our symbols real quick. Nod like this if you understand. All right, so you make a non-verbal communication pact.
Well, it's like I can still understand, and I can still
Yeah.
move the body in, commonly understood gestures.
Yeah. Speech does not work between the two of you, though. It's a one-way road right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll squeak under and have a gander.
All right. So you slide under the door. Go ahead and roll me a perception using the mouse stats.
Oh, God, I have to find that.
I don't know if you have that available.
Nope.
I'm not even sure what it is. I don't think I have the mouse in Foundry. I have the compendium, so maybe there is.
Looks like it's neutral.
And you're just a little mouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there is no mouse in the compendium in here. Okay, that's cool. There's a rat. A rat's perception is 0, so just roll a d20.
Oh my god.
So you...
I am cursed for trying to do anything sneaky, even though I'm sneaky as shit.
That's actually just my second one in a row.
Yeah. All right, so you come under the door,
I am 2 for 2 on rolling ones.
and you pop out from the other side of the door, and it's all dark. You can't see anything, and you realize that's because there's someone's leg directly in front of you. They're just kind of standing there. It doesn't look like they're trying to open the door, but you can't see the rest of the room because this one person's leg is like a giant redwood trunk right in front of you.
I'll try and find a way around this massive obstacle.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. I'm pretty sure, I have to look this up real quick. I'm pretty sure Wild Shape uses the stats of the animal, right? But if it comes to like intelligence or something, you would use yours.
But also have to double check. It might be like all physical use creature block.
Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. Okay, that's what I thought.
You also gain all your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those.
Never seen a charismatic rat.
It's a mouse. It's a cute little dormouse.
So I would have had a +5 to the nat 1. Oh wait.
No, you use the basic stats of the rat or the mouse.
Well, perception's wisdom, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a 1.
I think that's just saying that you retained those scores, not those modifiers for... Oh wait, you retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to getting those of the creature. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So either way, yeah,
Not like it matters because
Yeah.
I rolled a fucking one.
it was a nat 1, so bad things happen. If be
So
here when heat comes, bad time having.
So these are
I forget what that is. You know what I'm talking about, kid.
Yeah.
I don't have.
If
skill.
here now, then bad place be. Trouble times for you when heat comes.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. That'd be. They have probably a +1.
For the rat.
I
Or
found
mouse, right?
mouse on Google.
Oh,
They
okay.
just had 13 decks, so that's not
Gotcha.
about right. But I do not have proficiency, so I guess 12.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah. So, they do not see you. You do manage to scoot around them, and then you can see, once you're kind of like scooting along the wall, and you look back, and you can see that that's a guard. They're facing away from the door, so their back is to the door. And then you look across the room, and you can see the tables kind of like they were set up before. And then you see 3 guards over at one of the tables in the far corner. So if you came in the door, the table that they're sitting at is on the far left side. There's another table kind of in the middle part on the other side of the room, and then there's a chest over on the right side of the room.
I'll scurry my way back out of the room then.
Okay.
How many fingers do mice have?
4? Maybe 5, I don't know.
Isn't it 5?
It might be. I don't think it's 5 on the back. I think most mammals have 4 on the back. But it could be 5
I'll
on the
kind
front.
of, do a stand up and like hold up 4 digits and like make a fist punching in motion.
All right, go ahead and give me a performance check, just because, just to see if he can understand it. Okay, yeah, he understands.
Miraculously.
He knows exactly what you're saying.
Oh, fuck. One second. I don't do magic often, so I need to read. Ty, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So that like special ability that we got a while back, or that I got a while back, where I can charm person.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be considered a concentration?
Give me 1 second.
Or I guess it doesn't matter. Disguise self is concentration or not?
Disguise self should be concentration.
That's kind of what I thought.
I don't believe charm person is not concentration. Hold on, let me see.
Charm person is not.
Yeah, I just saw on the damage / effect. I think there's a concentration, but I believe that's talking about them attempting to break out of it. Maybe? Yeah, so it's not concentration for you.
Okay. Oh no, I don't know. Everything I'm thinking could go so horribly wrong.
Back to the cells we're at. Ravo and myself, how were we oriented? Were we next to each other, across?
So, like I said, I can come up with that order real quick. So I'll say that you and Ravo were in the first two cells across from each other. So when you come into the room, Ravo, you were on the left, Lowell, you were on the right, Wabu's on the next left, and Owen is in the next right. And when you left, you saw that there were 6 cells total. So, Wabu and Owen, you guys are in the middle cells on your sides.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna look down at this mouse and very quietly say that I can try knocking on the door and attempt to charm the guard closest. I don't know, because I don't fucking have a clue where any of them are. Like whoever, somebody opens the door and have them try to grab
Try and draw out in his hand the positioning.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to tell him where the guards are in the room. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll say he understands where they are in the room at the moment.
Yo, that is wild that I understood that.
Kind of do like
With
do
a
like a
performance of
line.
15.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I do like a line to indicate a door, draw a circle right by the door.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's locked, so I'm going to have to knock, so I'm assuming somebody's going to have to come to the door either way. But yeah, so I can try to attempt to charm the person that comes to open the door.
Yeah. Now, just so you know, in order to activate that, you have to
I know. I need to make an attack.
Some kind of attack. It doesn't have to be like a straight up punch. It can, anything that
like
could be
hand on the
perceived.
shoulder?
It has to be forceful enough that it could be, realistically, it could hurt or cause a little bit of damage. So like a slap on the face or a punch to the shoulder where you attempt to just do 1 damage, something like that. So it has to be an actual forceful physical thing.
Well,
Punch
so that's the thing.
To the face.
I have to roll an attack and it has to succeed. And then he has to fail the DC. All while I'm still disguised, by the way, which I'm assuming he can get, or the other guards in there are going to have a chance to see through the disguise.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe your disguise is good enough.
I'm talking to a mouse, like a thumbs up or like a don't fucking.
I don't fucking know. Send it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
We're dead.
I guess we'll fucking give that shit a try. Lowell, before I do this, just talking to a mouse, do you maybe want to go back to your cell? So I'm the only one that gets in trouble here. Just in case.
He doesn't really use weapons anyway. He might be able to get you out of a sticky spot, right? Like,
I can also just stay a mouse for a long time, in worst case, just scurry back.
Yeah. Maybe, like, I'll place you kind of outside of the door so you won't get hit by anything, so in case I get whacked or something, I don't drop you, and you just poof out of mouse.
I can just hang around. Just be a little mouse.
Yeah. You can put them in like a pocket or something. They can stay hidden. It's up to you.
Alright, yeah, I'll try to put them, I guess, someplace like under my cloak, maybe like somewhere like
Not lined up with center mass.
Yeah,
although...
like kind of on my back or something.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm sure I got fucking...
He'll be well
You
hidden
know.
enough. If they do like a pat down of you, they might find him, but otherwise he'll be out of sight.
Well, if they do a pat down, I'm fucked anyway. But anyway, yeah. So
Either
I
way,
will-
like if I get poked while a maelstrom and go down, it's just I vert back, and then we just have that. Oh, hello. Although if we're in that situation, well, it's already bad.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. So you go ahead and knock, and you hear a click, and the door swings open. I need you to roll me a. I'm
trying to remember, so I can't do.
That's what they do. Okay. All right, so that's that. So let me just.
I probably should have remembered what I can't. I think I can't do verbal components.
Okay. So the guard says, General, can I help you?
Oh, good God. Yeah. So, I need to look through the prisoner's items.
Yes, sir. Is there anything I can help you find? I'd have gone through them and inventory done myself.
There's something that I myself would like to confirm about them. Not privy to you.
Yes, sir. Let me. Come with me. And he walks across the room.
All right. Can I try to position myself as I walk over, so I am least in, like, so he's kind of body blocking me as much as possible from the other guards.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Like, just to try to give myself a little bit of, like, not hidden, but, like, just not as
Yep.
discernible, I guess.
No, I got you. All right, so I'm going to. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Whoops. You didn't see that. Okay. I need go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck. Here it goes. Hello? Oh, fucking wrong thing.
Tonight is the night of the TPK.
Maybe.
No!
Yes! Let's go!
About time. Holy shit.
All right.
Let's go. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh.
Yeah, so he takes you over to the chest, and he takes out a key, and you can see, multiple ring key, whatever, and he unlocks the chest, puts the keys back, and says, "Here you go, sir. Let me know if there's anything I can help you find."
Thank you. And I'll kind of... Can I see, like, the bag of holding? I'm assuming it's kind of all there.
Yeah, everything's kind of jumbled up. They didn't really throw it in very nicely. And you notice that, like, not everything is in the chest. So this is in the corner, and you can see, like, there's a couple staffs and stuff are leaning up against the wall.
Better grab the staff.
Yeah, so you can see from your looking in the chest, you can basically see that it looks like there was most, if not all, of your guys' stuff is right there. And you can find the bag of holding. It's not too hard to find.
Okay. And is just visualizing, are there any guards that are like right next to me? Or are they kind of at another wall as I'm like
they're
bent down looking at the
they're
chest?
probably like 10 to 15 feet away from you. The other guard, left to go back
Yeah.
towards the door. And the other 3 guards, they're not paying you any mind.
Okay. Can I kind of as discreetly as possible just try to put everything that's in the chest in the bag of holding?
Oh yeah, go
Or
ahead
is
and
that
make
gonna
a
be-
stealth check.
Okay.
I'll say with advantage.
Or sleight of hand.
Yeah, I guess either one. I don't know if you have a better sleight of hand.
Same for both.
Okay, all right, so it doesn't matter. All right, so let me, with that. Okay. What was okay? Then. Okay. So you are putting things in the bag of holding. Go ahead and continue on with what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm assuming I have everything that was in the chest in the bag of holding at this point.
Yes.
The bag of holding is pretty small, correct? Like it's not.
I think it opens to like a 2x2 opening.
Let me.
Okay, but it's not like a fucking military sack.
No.
So it's roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep.
4 feet deep internally, but not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah.
externally. Like, is it?
Oh, externally, it's well, I guess Waba, you were the one holding on to it, so you can describe what it looked like.
Oh yeah. I mean, it looked like a small coin purse.
Okay.
So small bag, probably maybe 6 inches from top to bottom or so.
All right, perfect. Can I, again, discreetly try to, like, tuck that under my, like, over shawl coat thing and, like, attach it to, like, a strap on the inside?
The stage, though.
Yeah, so I'll need you to roll me one more stealth check.
Advantage or just normal?
Just normal for this one. Okay. So you managed to get everything in the chest, and then you managed to get the staves as well. The staves are a little bit long, so the ends kind of poke out or so, a little bit. But most of the staff is in there. I would say you probably have 12 inches that poke out.
Okay. That's easy enough to hide, though. Like, I got a over coat thing.
So you could probably hide that under
So-
your coat, and it could go unnoticed.
Okay. And so I'm assuming, how does that work with the disguise self? Because, like, I'm tucking that under, but I don't know, I guess, what Tavi was wearing.
So he was wearing I guess I would say a relatively standard overcoat
Okay.
that had buttons on the front, and then there was a pocket on the inside.
Alright, so assuming I have everything, I will kind of close the chest, stand up, and start walking toward the door.
Ah, sir, are you done looking at what you needed to look at?
Yes, I have found what I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've unlocked the door for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and lock the chest back up, and then you're good to go. But I'll just go lock the chest behind you.
Thank you. And I'll kind of walk out, close the door,
Okay.
and not like sprinting, but hurriedly, with conviction, make my way back
Speed walk.
Okay.
to the basement.
All right.
Or the
So you
cells.
get back to the basement. Go ahead and give me one more stealth check to get by the other guards. Okay. So you're whisper quiet. You walk past them, so now you're back by all the cages, all the cells, rather.
I will hand Wabu his staff.
Okay.
And take the other staff out for Lowell.
All right.
And
Lowell's still under your
yep,
Your
I'll
jacket.
kind of take it out and just prop it up again.
Well, since we're sending in, I'll
I'll like tap him or like tap the back of my cloak and stick my hand up so he knows it's safe to come out.
since we're about to send it, I'll dismiss the wild shape, and now we just have to get the other boys out.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And I will give Owen his hammer back and immediately see if I can start lockpicking Wabu's cage.
Okay.
Thanks,
Go
boss.
ahead and roll sleight of hand for me.
I guess I'll keep watch on. I'll keep watch or an ear out on the stairs coming down.
All right. So Wabu's cage opens up.
All right, and quickly move over to Owen's.
All right. Go ahead and sleight of hand.
Oh,
So you're trying to attempted to pick that one, and you just can't quite seem to get that one just right. And stays locked.
okay.
And it's about at this point, Lowell, you hear some voices from up the stairs. You're not really sure what they're saying. Actually, go ahead and make a perception check.
I would have also pulled out my sword and sheathed it.
Yeah.
At this
All
time,
right.
so that's out.
So with that, Lowell, you can hear sounds like there's some guards out in the stairs. It says, I don't know where all their stuff went. The general came in and he looked at it. I did an inventory, but now it's gone.
Can I try Owen's cell one more time?
Yep. Go ahead and roll
I'll
again.
say one more time. I'll give you guidance.
Okay. And that's a
Did you cast that 3
Yeah.
times on purpose?
No.
super guidance.
I don't know if that
that's a
used up
D4.
your I don't know if that used up
It's
your
a
spell slots.
cantrip.
But... Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, doesn't matter then. You can guide everybody.
Yo.
Oh god.
So his cage
Oh, I'm
is
sorry.
still not opening.
Is there a part of stone I could remove out to make an exit?
Yep. So in between the 2 cells, the metal gates come up to like a block of stone, or wall of stone that's about 12 inches thick, and that's the wall that separates the 2 cells.
as we're probably rapidly running out of time, I will burn the level 4 spell slot and create an opening.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the cell.
All right. So you are all out of the cell. And at
I'm
this,
also going. I'm sorry. While this is happening, I'm gonna equip all my shit and including my stone
okay.
of fortitude.
So you guys look over. Everybody is kind of arming up, and you see Wabu pull something out and closes his eyes for a second, opens his hand, opens his eyes, and there's a little stone floating around his head.
I know how to set attunement.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole attunement thing is hard to deal with. So I would just say you're attuned to it.
I was gonna say, I
Doesn't
don't think
affect my...
attunement would drop unless someone else attuned or something like that.
Yeah,
Well,
but I mean, in the in my inventory, it's telling me I can't equip it because I'm not attuned. Well, I don't know how to tell it I am tuned.
I think. Let me see.
Oh, it'll give you your bag of holding back too. So.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. I can't believe that shit worked.
Well, that's not what I was trying to do, but
Whoops. You didn't see any of that. I think I clicked on the same one you did.
you're lucky because I'm not reading.
Tragically, Stone Shape is my level 4 spell slot.
Bummer.
Yeah, well, we got Owen because of it, so
Yeah.
that is worth it in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's the like... So things are going to shit, fucking burn it.
Oh, if you just right click on it, Chris, in your inventory.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah.
Like I still have attunement slots. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I can't
yeah.
fucking attune.
So at this time, Lowell, you're over by the stairs. You hear, some footsteps coming down, and you see a couple guards. They happen to see you standing out of the cells, and they say, "Halt!" And I need everybody to roll initiative. Now, I don't have a good map for this, but maybe I can come up with something that's close real quick.
I was gonna say, is there a way to just quick draw up a ghetto hallway?
We're not gonna be here long.
Guys, it was a nice campaign. It was good knowing you.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, you know what? This'll do. I think everybody can see what's going on here. So,
Yeah.
Lowell, you are about here. Oh, jeez.
That actually works very well.
That's the perk of this. I could just reuse all the old stuff.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Right? Not bad.
It's about perfect.
So, yeah, ignore anything from, here down. That doesn't exist, but... And imagine these two cells were sideways, and here's the stone doors, or stone walls right here, and you had the stone or steel gate bars here and here and here, stuff like that. So, we'll say that this is satisfactory.
Can you toggle combat state?
I can, yeah. I can make an encounter first, and then I need to.
Well, at least somebody's got something good.
I have advantage and a plus like fucking 7 to initiative.
There we go. I'm going last, like always.
Ah, it's good to have you know all aspects covered.
Yeah. You don't all want to go first, you know? Like,
I just need 1 second.
And after that second, my stone is not affecting any of my stats.
Huh. Try and do like
I'm gonna use
a...
the restroom.
Yeah,
Does it
go
need
for
to
it.
be a re-import or something from D&D Beyond?
I don't
Might just be
know.
keep track of whatever for now until things get cleaned up.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, try and do, you know, a saving throw with it or something and see if it adds it on. It looks like it did. Right there at the end, right?
Hmm.
I'm assuming that's
But
what that was.
It doesn't actually affect my constitution stat. Only reason I'm asking is because my AC, I thought my AC would go up.
That's a good question. Let me... Yes, that... There it is. Okay. Also, the stone is pink, in case you were wondering.
I was not wondering. But
That's what it says in the description. You can make it any color you want.
it's pink.
All right, it's pink.
Isn't the inside of your cloak like purple?
Yeah.
Pink and purple on a turtle.
Okay.
Just getting wild.
I did that. Let me... Oh, there it is.
Hey guys, Wabu started a rave. Not sure this is the time.
Just wait till you hear the drop.
I heard the drop.
Heard something.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, it's a scary drop.
Let me see. What would be good? All right, I think
I saw a Constitution saving throw.
that was just Wabu checking
Okay.
something out.
Just saying, saving throws, you get a +1.
Oh, because he's near you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Also, Wabu, I see you're missing a little bit of life. I don't know if that was from something.
I think it was. I don't remember what though.
Well,
Oh,
if you
he
want,
got,
I'll
he got kicked off the podium. Is that what it was from? When he landed on the.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was when me and Gilda were climbing up the rope on the cliff.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah. So you guys did a long rest after that, so you should have everything back. Because that was the day before today.
Oh shit!
And that might rejuvenate any spell slots you have. But try and
Yeah.
remember what you've used since then to reuse up anything. I think you used a darkness. That might have been it, actually.
No, I used Misty Step as well.
That's right. Oh, did you use Ghostly Gaze, too? For when you woke up in the morning and you went back to look for the mirror?
I thought I did it at night.
I know you did it the night before,
Yeah,
and you
I think
saw
we
it,
checked before we left.
and I can't remember if you
to go
checked
to the-
again before you went to the bazaar. But that's all right.
I don't recall. I will say I used it.
That's all right. So I'm trying to find your. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think your AC should go up, Chris. Because your shell just gives you a base of 17. And it's based on dex. Unless you have something else that I'm not thinking of.
No, the stone just supposed to boost it.
Boost, just your
Constitution.
just your constitution. That shouldn't give you any more AC though.
No more hit points, nothing.
The hit points, I would think it would. I don't want to do that. I think you can just modify your constitution manually if you want. And you can just put it up +2 for the time being. That might help everything else fall into place, I guess.
Nothing changed.
No hit point change. Well, try it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it's saying I got 73 hit points.
Okay. So, just use that, I guess. That's kind of what I was expecting. You should have +1 per level because you went up a modifier. So, the 66 in battle, or that you have now, just you have +7 to that. So, all right.
Just change it.
Yeah. You can manually change that if you want, or whatever works for you. You're the one tracking it.
I will forget otherwise.
All right. I'm gonna find. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Let me know if that's too loud for you guys.
Didn't even hear it.
The squares
Oh.
are 5 feet or 10 feet.
They are 5
5.
feet. Yep.
Okay.
So Lowell, you were up near there. Owen, you just came out of the stone there. Actually, Lowell, is your stone shape? Oh, you have to touch it. Okay, so you came back and you touched it, so you're back here now. All right, this looks good. All right, so we can go ahead and begin, starting with Ravo.
Okay. I'll go shoot. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just leave them there. They said halt because they saw Lowell standing right about here out of his cage, so.
Yeah, I will take my bow out and shoot at that guy.
Okay, go for it.
Need to remember how to do this.
Yeah, I know we haven't actually done combat in a while, have we?
Been a couple sesh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That'll hit.
Damn.
Okay, nice.
And I'll take another one.
All right, go for it. Again, that'll hit.
I guess that's the fun of not playing a martial character for once. It's like, how can I use this magic to conjure some bullshit?
Yep.
And that
Oops.
will
Ignore that.
be my
No, I saw it. I'm not ignoring it.
No, you ignore that. It didn't happen.
No.
All right, so that brings us to one of the guards, who is. Let's see. He's gonna run up here to Ravo, and let's see. Well, that makes no sense. Oh, I guess it would be that. Wow, that's ridiculous. Okay.
Things look bad for Ravo.
Rest in peace, Ravo.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
That remains to be seen.
All right, so he's going to go ahead and swing at you.
Damn it. That's Macy.
Meets it, beats it. All right. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a DC 15, or sorry, a strength saving throw. Okay. You are knocked prone. All right, and then so now he's going to go ahead and attack at you again. You take 11 points of piercing damage. All right. It says,
I think that's more damage I've taken in the entire game.
yeah, it's possible. All right. And so now we're going to come to another one of these.
I think one of the few times I took damage, I just got insta-gibbed.
All right, so he's going to run down here, and he sees that guy's got Ravo pretty good, so he's going to go ahead and ready an attack for somebody that comes around the corner. So that's going to bring us up to Wabu. Oh, yeah, so loud.
All right. I think we all know how this one ends. 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 or 30?
I think you have 30,
30.
but I'm not 100%. Let me double check for you.
And if he started within,
30, yeah.
I think, 10 feet of me, he gets an extra 10.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so you have 30 plus the 10, so you have another 3 squares if you want.
Let me double check the...
1, 2, and 3.
It's within 5 feet. Was he in the...
He was, yep.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good.
you're good.
Was I?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you were right
Shit,
here,
No.
right next to him.
I think I shall target this young gentleman over here
Okay,
with Eldritch Blast.
do it.
Do I get 2 casts? Or one?
Yes, 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You keep
Just
clicking it.
for solidarity. Put that
Gotcha.
there.
My bad. No, I wanted an attack roll. God damn it. Sorry.
Yeah, the standard roll, I don't know why, it just doesn't work. That'll hit.
I'll just roll both attacks and then both damages.
Sounds good. That one does not hit.
That on my screen looked like it was balanced on the corner.
Yeah, it looked like it was cocked, but the game said no. All right.
Game's getting screwy.
I do miss physically rolling dice.
Yeah.
I guess I have a rules lawyer question.
Uh-huh.
Is pulling something out of the bag of holding considered an action or a bonus?
That's a good question. Let me see if I had that here. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. But if there was something that you wanted to pull out of there, also you guys had time to prep. You could. I'll give you one item that you could have pulled out of there.
Yeah, there's a healing potion in there.
Okay, I gotcha. I think you guys have like 8 healing potions or something ridiculous. I don't know who's keeping track of how many you guys got, but you bought a lot before.
Oh, a potion of greater healing. I'm sorry.
So I think somebody's got like 3 on their person or something.
Definitely ain't me.
I'm trying to remember between Baldur's Gate and actual D&D. I can't throw it at Ravo, can I? Hey, I know that's an action, but
I mean, you
for
can.
future reference.
Might break on the ground.
I think it's also assumed like we grabbed all of our shit out of the bag beforehand. Did we have enough time?
Yeah, you had a minute, so you had enough time as you were picking the locks and stuff. So you all got suited back up.
Okay. Well, if I have that out of the bag, then I think I'm gonna call that my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Lowell with Owen on deck.
Go up here.
Ty, did that guard take his action? Yeah, he said he was holding.
No, nobody's come close enough yet.
Oh, okay.
He's at the ready in case somebody charges him.
Yeah, you just said
on him.
said around the corner, so I didn't know
Yeah.
if it was ranged.
Let's see. We'll create ourselves a little barrier. Well, I didn't count, but should I have done radius instead? Radius might have worked better. Foot diameter.
Are you trying to get the guy that's right next to Ravo?
Yeah, I'm debating if wall or diameter would have worked
Oh,
better.
okay. Gotcha.
Let me play with
Yeah.
The sheep
Whoa.
tools.
Whoa. Everybody. Sorry, Ravo.
All right, I
That
might
look-
not be okay.
That looks ideal.
although I think that's radius and not diameter.
Alright. I think that is radius.
Yeah, you'd have to be 10 feet radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still get those 2 guys and slow up the third.
Let me see. Let me do some more science. Oh yeah, 10-foot radius works pretty well.
Yeah, it's from where you are right now. That's so weird. Why does it do that?
Actually, a 10-foot radius works fucking perfectly to just block off that hallway.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Dang, 7d8 slashing damage.
When
It
it
is a higher
appears-
level.
Yeah.
It is a higher level spell just from the fucking Staff of the Woodlands.
That's nice.
So what's
Burns-
their
Burns level
save?
charge? 16.
And this is a dex save. Okay, gotcha. All right, so 2 of them are in it. They got to do a dex save of 16.
It does burn 6 of my 10 charges.
All right, that guy fails, and then the other guy in it. Oops, hold on. That's gonna be this guy. They both fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do they get the same damage or separate
Whoa.
damage?
That was too many damages.
No, I
Well,
think that's good.
When the wall appears, we're gonna go with that one. Jesus, look at your other
They
one.
just vomited out dice. Jesus.
Yeah, so your first
14 die.
your first 78 rolled actually really nice. Your second 78 did not do so nice. So
3
The
fucking...
second set has
yeah, 3 ones. All right, so this guy takes
37. It's pretty sweet.
that. All right. So these thorny vines just appear everywhere. The guys in it, you hear them screaming in agony as they get slashed up to bits. They're both still standing, but they definitely got cut pretty good by all those thorns.
The fucking area of denial. It is different playing caster of just playing the like, how can I make this bullshit work? Versus just, I go hit them.
5, 10, 15,
Hulk
20.
smash.
25.
Owen smash.
30. Just hit that
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I don't like the way the wall of thorns is sitting right there. I'm gonna say it's moved back half of a square,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
because the diameter is a little bit weird. So you are not in the thorns. You're right on the edge. You're right on the
Okay.
thorny edge.
Right on the thorny edge, I'll hit that dude with the old Sunforger. Do an attack roll
All right. That hits.
for damage.
Okay.
Outstanding.
That's gonna. All right.
I'll say that's kind of fun playing different spellcasters in combat, is just trying to think, how can I maximize my bullshit?
Is
Sounds
that
about right.
guy still alive?
He is still standing. He's
All
looking
right,
real beat up though.
Then I'm going to take a second attack.
All right.
Swing the old hammer again.
That's gonna hit. All right. That guy collapses under these 2 blows from this massive hammer that Owen wields, and collapses on the ground amongst the thorns and is no longer moving.
Outstanding. Alright, and you got Ravo there. Just take a quick peek here. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. I fucked up. Alright, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Perfect.
I used my channel divinity, so I can't use the inspiring smite next turn. It's fine.
Oh.
End turn. It's been a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Cross swords. Down
And
low.
end combat at the bottom of the combat encounter. Or, sorry, not end combat. You just hit the your next turn or whatever. Yeah. All right. So that's going to bring us to this last guy, who is going to run down here. Doesn't say anything about hacking through it. So he comes up, sees the wall. He can't see through it. It blocks line of sight. And he's going to say, we can't get to him. I've got to go get help. And so he starts sprinting back up. And that's going to be the end of his turn. So it brings us to Ravo. Ravo is on the ground, so you have to spend half of your movement to get up.
Okay, because he's got like 60 movement, right?
No, I think Heidi was your fast mover. She had 45
I have
feet.
fuck all for movement.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming I don't have line of sight to shoot an arrow at this dude.
That's right. You cannot see him. Blocks line of sight.
Okay. I'm gonna move back here.
You do have plus 10 movement,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
if that helps at all.
not particularly at the moment.
Might
Yeah,
just
you
be,
definitely blocked them from getting in, but you also kind of blocked yourselves from getting out.
just camp the exit of the wall.
I will hold an action, longbow strike action
Okay.
if I can see that other guy.
Gotcha.
Comes out. I'm gonna move back one, and that will be my turn.
All right, so that's going to bring us to this guy. Who, I need to check. So if he starts in it, that doesn't do anything.
He already got hit, I think, for ending his turn.
The first time a creature enters the wall or on a turn or ends its turn there. Okay, so I think he's good. So he is going to move out of here. So he's going to have 5 feet to move through. So that's going to be 20 feet of movement. And then he's going to pop out here. You know, he's all slashed up, covered in cuts. A little bit angry. Sees Owen right there. He's going to line up and try and bash him. Whoops.
Will I get a longbow strike before he's able to attack?
Oh, yep, that's right. You go ahead and make that. Yep.
Let's go!
That's all.
Go roll for damage. Ooh. So he comes out of the thorns like, struggling, getting scraped up. As soon as he gets out, picks his head up, sees all of you, takes an arrow straight to the chest, dies.
Yeah!
Outstanding.
Brings us to the Wabu.
I'm gonna look at Lowell. I'm not walking through that. And
I wouldn't advise it.
I'm gonna walk over to Ravo. Say, here, take this. I'm gonna give him a potion of greater healing.
Okay.
Are you handing it to me or like?
I'm handing it to you.
Okay.
Force feeding it down your throat.
Wow,
Drink
that's
this.
just-
Open wide.
He's taking the action for him.
All right, I think that will. Oh, I can't update my actor for some reason.
Are you on a different tool?
No,
What are you trying to update?
I was trying to end my turn.
Oh, you already ended your turn. It's Lowell's turn now.
Okay.
I guess the question is, do we try and push forward, or was there a way down visible, or is it only up? Are we on the basement floor?
So from what you can tell, there was the 6 cells and then just a stone wall right here. There's no other way out.
Then I think we gotta push forward.
Vamos.
Yeah. Maybe we can catch up to the third guy before he informs the rest of the feigned Tlabar.
Tlabar. That's a weird word.
Feigned Tlabar.
Yeah. So the thorns are concentration, so you should be able to drop it whenever if you would like.
Yeah, so I was just trying to figure. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh. What's the radius for the bonus movement?
10 feet. But you have to start within 5 feet of Owen.
Being directly next to me is very good. You get extra movement, and I can block shit for you. I can
feel
reduce your
safe.
damage. Yeah.
Which is
No,
kind of funny
that's
because
like-
you have 3 ranged guys with you.
I know. I know.
It's like, I don't want to be that close, generally.
Thank God we have Papa Owen.
He can protect himself. So yeah, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. That was 25 feet of movement, so you got 5 more.
Would I have a line of sight with this?
Let us check. Yes.
Oh, not burn spell slot and just hit the old produce flame.
All right.
Actually, I'll Thorn Whip.
All right.
Drag him back.
That will hit. All right. And he is dragged 10 feet back towards you. So he's back here.
Prevent him from being as easy to get the boys. Then I'll end my turn.
All right. All right. Oh yeah, I'll go to the next for you. All right. So that
Alright.
brings us to the guy. It's Oh, wait.
Is it me?
Yep. Sorry. Owen's turn. Yeah.
All right. So
He already
there's,
clicked next.
5, 10, 15, 20. Trying to think about 25, 30, 35. Can I grapple him?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to be on that side to grapple him, but yeah, you can.
Well, I was thinking it allowed for other people to gain advantage, but I'm essentially trying to position myself between him and escaping. But yeah,
Okay.
so go ahead and grapple. Is that a strength?
So you have to make an attack action.
Okay. Is it unarmed?
Yeah, we'll go unarmed attack.
All right.
Wow.
Let's
yeah.
go!
Oh,
I don't. You critically grappled him.
He crippled him. He can't move.
So I'm going to silence him too. I'm going to put my hand over his mouth and shh.
So that was just to make sure you could grab him, but now you have to do a contested check. So, so you do a strength check against either his or strength athletics check against his athletics or acrobatics.
Would he get advantage because of the crit?
You know what? I'll give you advantage on that. Yeah.
All right. Good thing.
All right. So he's gonna do this. So you go to grab him, and he
Oh my god.
bats your arms away, and he remains ungrappled.
Sneaky.
Okay.
snake.
So are we saying that that is a so I have the feature, right? The extra attack. Can I just swing at him?
I would say you could make a second grapple attempt, because it just uses an attack action, and you have 2 attacks. So you could make another grab for him if you would like.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You are pretty evenly matched against this dude.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
pretty strong. Yeah.
we're
I
gonna.
mean, they are
go for it.
expert fighters, so
They're gladiators.
well, sort of, but yeah.
Well, that's the
I know.
title on the.
Yeah. But I modified them a little bit, so that's their name just because that's a basic fighter.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that'll definitely hit. So go ahead and roll your athletics check again. He's also gonna roll. You do not have advantage on this one. That's pretty good. So he needs to get less than a 14 because he has the same modifiers that you have. Ooh.
Wow.
So you have successfully grappled him. He is now incapacitated.
All right. And I think. Can I? So with grappling, can I move with him? Right, because I have another 5 feet to burn.
Your speed is halved, so
So that I don't have another.
you wouldn't
full
be able
square.
to move.
It's
Yeah.
fine. All right, then I guess that one end the turn.
Okay. It is now his turn, and his only action is to attempt to escape this. So it's another athletics check versus yours.
Okay.
So he rolled a 16.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
Not bad.
wow. These are some high rolls. Look at these grappling rolls. Holy cow. I've never seen such high rolls. Alright, so
It's the
he
most intense grapple.
a critical grapple that failed, followed up by another grapple that succeeded.
It's Olympic level wrestling.
So he remains incapacitated. I believe. Let me just double check. This is really weird. So it says he can't take actions or reactions, and yet, in order to escape grappled, he has to take an action. But it also doesn't say anything about his movement, but he can't move, obviously. So
Yeah.
I think it's just assumed
Yeah.
not moving.
you would
feel like-
think. All right.
Wabu. Is it?
I
Wabu?
feel like that's a safe assumption.
Yeah. Alright, so Ravo is up with Wabu on deck.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume the boy that's pinned isn't about to sprint 60 feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take longbow. Shots at him.
Let me just.
Here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Could he move 5 feet, take a ranged action, and get advantage?
Where did you start from? Were you right here?
Oh, that's right, movement.
Here, I think.
Okay.
So,
No, I might. I think it was, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I was right here.
yeah, so you wouldn't quite be able to get
Okay.
on the other side, so you wouldn't have advantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you know what? He's grappled, so I'll say that you have advantage. But you also have to be careful not to shoot the arrow through him, otherwise you will hit Owen.
I was kind of worried about Wabu. Just gonna get special beam cannoned.
Hey,
Like,
Owen, you ready for the snake eyes on this advantage?
Go for it. I mean, we've been having some high rolls.
Oh, yeah.
That'll hit.
The real Tark, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama.
Oh, no. Damage, not attack.
Oh.
All right.
I'll take another one.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage again, or...
Yeah. Yep. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, that'll be it. I lack permission to attack. I can't.
You what?
Did I end my turn?
Yes, you did.
Oh, that was weird. I clicked it and I got a thing saying I couldn't update my actor.
Hey, that's what happened to me.
You probably like double clicked it or something. I don't really know. But
Weird shit
once
going
again, the
on.
program is weird, and the spectator takes its turn with Wabu. So I get the next turn, and you're up. Notifications that Wabu gets on the spectator every time. It's really weird.
I think rather than launch my Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna actually cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay. This might be a dumb question, but that you don't have to touch him, right?
No.
120 feet.
range
Okay.
120 feet.
I haven't looked at it, so I just had to double check.
I would have assumed you did.
I used it.
That's a fair question with a spell called Chilled Touch.
Yeah, right.
It's not doing anything. What the hell?
Do you have any other item or spellbook
Skills
thing open?
Yeah.
Just close them all, and then reopen Chill Touch first.
There it is.
Yeah. It's weird like that. Like, if you have something open and open a second thing, you can't use any of those actions. I don't know why it does that, but...
Weird shit.
Yeah. That'll hit. Okay.
And he also cannot heal until my next turn.
Yep.
In case he does break free.
He is not undead, so he doesn't have disadvantage.
How does the double spell casting work?
Do you have that trait?
I don't know. We've been doing 2 for Eldritch Blast.
But that is because of...
Elders is a cantrip.
Where? What is it? Agonizing Blast?
I don't know.
No, I think that's just your regular one. Maybe it says in Eldritch Blast? Oh, yeah. In Eldritch Blast, it says 2 beams at 5th level. That's why you
Okay,
can do 2.
alright. That's fine.
Yeah. I think, like, Sorcerer has the ability to double cast, but unless you have... That would be, like, a specific
No.
ability.
That's
so.
fine. That's what I expected one, and I just was curious.
Yep.
Alright. I think I ended my turn, but I'm getting that error, so...
That must
You
mean you
did.
ended it. Lowell's turn.
I'll assume the
Oh,
last boy's looking pretty beat up.
He is looking quite rough. I didn't give you advantage on that last one, Wabu. I'd say if you want to go ahead and just roll that attack again to see if you crit.
Sure.
I think if you click attack again, it might use up another spell slot or something. So you
No,
can just.
it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
I'll just let's do produce flame, launch a little firebolt.
Okay,
See if we can finish this off.
All right. That will
I didn't
hit.
get crit. That was me.
Oh.
So I did not crit last
Gotcha.
turn.
Yeah. And Lowell, you can have this at advantage.
You must roll attack for rolling damage. It just ignored my roll apparently. It's not even in the log.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there.
Yeah, some weird shit's happening.
Banished to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah. Just as a
roll
note,
again.
Ravo.
Hey, there we go.
Wow. 30.
30. Holy
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll
Are
that
you
damage.
sure?
Yep.
Oh shit!
He explodes in
Feel
flames.
a little warm.
Little toasty. 4d8 on a crit for a cantrip? That's fucking wild.
Hey, Lowell, go ahead and just roll me a d20, just a straight d20.
I don't know if that's right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're fine.
Let go, Owen!
Oh,
Let
it's
go!
gone.
I just like
Owen, you might want to let go quick though.
Okay.
it just sucked up my initial attack roll, and you're like, oh, do advantage. I clicked that, and the 20 came up. I'm like,
Nice.
all right, critical, roll that.
All right, so you got him. Also, just as a note, Ravo, did you take the health potion?
I have it. I didn't.
You didn't use it. Okay, gotcha.
No, I haven't had a chance to.
Gotcha.
I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. But no, I didn't use it.
All right. All right. Well, that is all of those guys for now.
Have we alerted anybody else? That's the question.
There's no way to tell.
There's the
Alright.
chance with the guy just screaming and burning to death.
Hey, he did make an awful racket as he was going
Could
down.
be torturing prisoners.
The Geneva suggestions.
I've never been to Geneva.
Are we in like a loose initiative at the moment, or?
I would say that you can take your. You're not in initiative right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna burn my second wind in its all.
I don't think you need to do that.
What do you mean?
Oh, second wind is healing. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought, for some reason, I thought that was the take a second turn. I was like, I don't think you need to do that right now.
Nope. That's just to get some health back.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Fucking.
How down are you?
I'm not too bad, and I have a healing potion. I have this, so I might as well.
I very apparently used 2 level 1 slots.
Oh,
Hey,
that's huge.
look at that.
11 health back.
Couldn't ask for more.
Nope. I am much happier now. Okay. Alright. Are we pushing forward?
I will look through these guards for just like keys or things to help us get out.
So one of them does have a set of keys. It looks like there's half a dozen or so keys on the ring.
Well, let's take that.
That would be helpful.
So earlier, the previous evening, when we were peeping through the walls and such,
Mm-hmm.
so you were saying that the chamber that we were in, sort of the jail area, was below the area that we had looked down into.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you looked through the wall, you saw a staircase circling around the outer side of the tower. And then it went down to like a little platform, and that was where the door was that went to the room that you
And
guys.
then there's another staircase
were in.
down.
Then there's another staircase that continues down, and based on what Ravo and Lowell saw, if you kept going down, you would hit that one room where the 2 guards were at. And then if you kept going, you would hit your cell.
So we have 3 floors to get up.
So yeah,
to get out.
as far
to get,
as you
to
know,
get to the front. Okay.
yeah, as far as you know, you have to go up past that one room with the 2 guards, which they may or may not have been in the fight that you were just in. Then you have to go up past the room that had all your equipment, and then from there up, you don't know what's up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm gonna use that for our best hopes of trying to get the fuck out.
Okay.
All right. That's a +10
It is. Yep.
on stealth checks.
Yep.
All right. So everybody, roll for stealth.
Yep. If you guys are making a move up the stairs, everybody roll for stealth.
All right. I'll take it. Oh no! All right. I guess I'll take it. So 16.
16, a 21, 34, and a 32. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. So you guys are, making your way up the stairs. Relatively quiet. You get to the first room, and there is nobody in that guard room. So you can guess that at least 2 of the guards that you fought were the 2 that were hanging out in there. One of them came down. Another guard came down from the room above. And then you make your way up. You see the door of the room that you guys were in. You managed to get by that without any issues. You still haven't seen anybody. And now you're kind of in unknown territory. So as you make your way up the stairs, you can kind of peek around the corner and see that it looks like there is a landing with a room to the left. And then you can see the stairs continue on up past that landing.
Is there a door or just the room to the left?
It's just open. The wall opens up, no door or anything.
Well, I mean like a door to like the outside door in that open room, or is it just the room to the left?
Yeah, you can't see inside the room yet.
Oh, okay.
So we send one person forth to
Yeah,
investigate.
Okay.
I can creep up.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay, nice. So you creep up, silently. Nobody hears you, and you don't see anybody on the stairs. And you peek around the corner into this room, and on the far side of the room, you see a door. And inside the room, you see 6 more guards. They look like they're on high alert. It looks like maybe they've heard something and they're waiting for orders. You're not really sure what they're doing.
Okay, and the door that I see, does it look like the same door that we looked at from the outside?
Yeah, with your perception check, you recognize it as the same door that you attempted to lockpick the night before.
Okay. And then 6 guards in the room.
6 guards, yep. They're mostly on the other side of the room.
Okay. I will relay information back to the group.
Okay.
I think we can take him.
Hey, Wabu, can you cast darkness again?
I cannot.
Okay. Well, can
I think some well-timed spells, some area of effect damage, depending on how they're grouped, I think we can take them.
do you want me to take the keys in case one of them, like in case the main door is locked, as it was the other time? Because I can
Sure.
get there pretty quick, and maybe try to use the keys to see if one of them unlocks it if it is locked.
In a stealthy manner, is like you're trying to sneak out there.
I mean, I can try to do it that way, or I can, if kind of shit hits the fan, I can teleport there pretty quick.
Okay. Yeah.
To at least give myself a little bit of time, hopefully, to get it open if it is locked.
Want me to
I
blast
don't
him?
have it in me to make an alternative exit.
Because your level 4 is gone.
Yeah, basically,
Alright.
that's what I'm saying.
All right. I guess we'll make Ravo the key man.
Okay.
Do we want to go guns blazing? Maybe catch them off guard?
I'm fucking ready.
Hit them with some sort of... Are they kind of clustered together?
They are. Yep.
Okay.
And how long is the room?
I would say, so this room that you guys can basically see in front of you would be about the right size. So it's
Okay.
10, 15, about 50 feet
55.
across. 55, yeah, something like that.
Well, a little confused about the layout.
Yeah. So just imagine that this wall right here, or this area right here, is the opening,
Staircase.
and you guys are actually standing over here because the staircase curls around this way. So you're coming from over here. I know you
Alright.
guys can't actually get there. So the stairs continue on past this way. This is the opening for the room, and the door, actually, ignore the air and earth elementals in this room. They do not exist. And the door
Yeah.
is over here.
See in this damn room.
Yeah, I think it's dark for me.
And I'll just put
Wait,
myself
why?
here.
Yeah, why can't you guys see in this room? You know what? One second.
There's like there's a wall like somewhere
Yeah,
over
it says
here.
there's
Yeah,
Oh.
I
Oh,
can't
I-
move up.
I
I
know
think
why.
there's-
There's an
yeah,
actual
block
wall
wall.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's because you guys weren't supposed to, like be here originally.
Wait! I wasn't ready!
You're going. But there. Now you guys can see.
I'm going to confer with Ravo to get a very specific location for all those guards.
So here's the
Specific as
door.
I can.
All right, yeah. So the door is right here, and the guards are. There's 3 of them over here, basically where this gray box is, and then there's 3 of them over here in front of this circle. So it's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. They're all within 35 feet, just kind of in a straight line.
Alright, and
I think
I
stealth is out. I don't think I'm gonna stealthily get to the door when they're all standing right there.
And they are all looking at the direction of where you guys are coming from.
alright. And I'm gonna just assume more or less I'm in the square behind Ravo. Or
Yeah, so Ravo is probably... Whoops. Select one at a time. Ravo is probably right about here. And you guys are probably all... You're along that line. Wherever you actually want to be along that line is up to you guys. But Ravo is right next to the wall, peeking into the room.
I'm ready to blast him, Ravo.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Okay.
You want to
Uh,
re-roll initiative, or
Yeah, hold
are we
on one
just
second.
gonna
I
surprise attack him?
just realized you guys can't actually see where they are because I haven't put them on the board yet.
That is absolutely true. No, I want to come around the corner blasting. That's why I
And I
conferred
started
with Ravo.
blasting.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, as I come around, I'm going to. Wabu, who are you? What side are you gonna blast first?
The whole side.
Okay.
Everything
Let's
on the
see.
far wall is gonna fucking get smoked.
Hold on, let me see what bullshit I can think of.
This guy right here. As we kind of come around, I'm gonna knock a bow or an arrow and let it fly, just kind of as readying action.
Okay.
So do we have what's the term for when you sneak up on somebody?
Surprise.
round.
Surprise. Do we have a surprise round here or no?
No, they are on alert.
Okay, all
Ready
right.
for you.
So are we gonna re-roll initiative, or are we using our old rolls?
I will make a new encounter and we'll re-roll
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll say, I'll say there is a surprise round, just because
Much
you guys.
nerfing them.
Don't worry about that.
Good God.
Yeah, I guess they are on high alert, but you guys are coming around the corner, so you can all pop out and take one action, and then it'll begin. So.
All right, I'm gonna just follow behind Ravo. So whenever Ravo's done, let me know.
Yep, I'm good. I'm gonna let's see. Roll out here.
Okay. Make him uninvisible for you.
And take an attack on that guy.
Go for it. Ooh, almost nat 20. We saw it. That'll hit.
Almost. Damn it!
All right. I like
Do
that
I
you
get a
guys.
full action or just like one?
A full action, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot another. Send another one flying.
That'll hit.
In the face.
8, 7, 2.
And that will be me action.
Okay. Who's popping out next? Wabu?
I guess Wabu. Yeah, we'll just go in the order. We're stacked up around the wall.
I cannot. Oh shit. That's that's why I can't move. And I'm step right here. And oh yeah.
Holy shit!
Hitting them big time.
I told you I'm smoking them. I shall cast. God damn it. I will cast Cone of Cold.
Do it up.
I can't. It won't let me. Hang on.
I can't cast my skill.
It won't fucking let me.
Just peters out like a.
Shake it a couple times, like come on, hit it, come on.
It just wants to. It doesn't let me do it. It just fucking gives me a pop-up window with the spell.
Interesting.
All right.
Well, I'll be right back.
All right,
Here,
so this
do
is,
this.
I'm gonna go pee also.
and we're zooming in.
Yep.
Zooming into the spell text.
Yeah. All right, so you are doing this one, but yeah, it doesn't let me do anything with it. That's
Does he make the con saving throws and he can roll damage?
yeah, I guess. So what is their save?
I don't know.
That's your spell save DC.
Spell save DC.
Should be under your spell book.
Oh, I see it. 15.
15. All right, so they all need a Constitution 15 saving throw. All right, I'm going to start left to right. First guy,
I didn't mean to put that on there.
save. Second guy, save.
What? Fuck you, man.
third guy. Save.
Oh, suddenly all these fucking dickheads have strongest constitutions, huh?
The fourth one fail. Okay, you got one. I mean, they have pretty good constitutions. Fail.
Yeah, but it's 15. It's not like it's a fucking slouch roll.
Right? And save. I mean, they have +6 for a saving throw to their constitution, so that's pretty good. So, alright, so 2 of them take full, the other 4 take half. Go ahead and roll your damage. And that would be a lot of damage. So 44. Alright, so he is there. He is there. Rounded down is 22. So they are all there.
Are any of them dead?
No.
No.
Oh my god. All right.
Some of them are looking pretty beat up, though.
66, 88. That's a lot of damage. That's 172 damage.
Yeah, in one turn. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Pew
All right.
pew. Excuse me. Sorry.
You can pop your
yeah,
cone off of there if you want, or I can do that for you.
You will be faster at it, I'm sure.
Tyler, don't pop his cone. Come on, man.
All right.
I suppose
if-
that'll be my turn.
If you want to get fast at it, you just hit the measurement controls right below the token, and then the little square will pop up, and then you can just roll your mouse over it and hit delete.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep. All right. Owen's up.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go up here.
Okay. What's Owen got in his bag of tricks?
Close enough. There we go.
All right.
Yes, big spells. I helped.
Let's use the as an action. You can hurl a weapon up to
Yep.
140 feet. So DC 15 for
Dex saving throw. Okay.
Dex saving throw, 66 fire damage.
All right. We're going to go left to right again. And they have +5 for their dex, so they're pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
Watch less of them pass this one.
That's a fail.
Probably.
Well, it's only +5. So, you know.
Oh, did they have +6 for the last one?
All right. They did, yeah. Their constitution's pretty good.
Got 2 of them. I'm shooting 50% right now. Oh,
It feels bad, doesn't it?
All right, so you got 3 of them. You got 3.
Hey,
So it was fail, success, fail, success, fail, success. Go ahead and roll your damage.
let's see if that works.
All right, 25. So that's this guy. He's still up. Oh, yeah, he failed. And then this guy, still up. This guy is definitely dead. This guy failed.
That dude failed everything.
Yeah. He is. He succeeded. This guy failed. Right? No, fail, success, fail, success. Success, fail. This guy failed. Okay. Alright, so that was those 3, and now I have 2 left. They take half damage. Rounded down, so it's 12. So that's this one, and this one. He is at 6. Okay. Alright.
And I'll delete that.
I got you.
And yeah, I guess that's my turn. So
Alright.
I'll go ahead and
And Lowell's left.
Alright. Well, that's bullshit. Can we pull?
We'll see. Can you finish him off? That's the question.
That is the question. browse the old spell book.
Wait a second, where'd you go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, you can get like here. Best you could do. Because this is technically a
Gotta get around
wall.
the wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you started here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. This is 20 right here, so 25, 30, if you would like.
Sorry, into this. 120 feet. Alright, that doesn't matter. Bam.
Windwall, okay. What's this one? Creature takes... must make a strength saving throw. Man, we've done Constitution, Dex, and now Strength all in one. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go...
Looking
We got a +4 to this one?
They have +7 to this one.
Jesus!
Oh god.
It went the other way.
They are experienced fighters, what can I tell you? Alright, what is their save?
16.
16, okay. We're going to go left to right.
They may say it, but even the half, it's...
You fucked.
Alright, so that's a
the
fail.
It's the sheer instances of numbers.
That's a fail.
Damn!
That's a success. That's a success. And that's a success. So the first two failed,
Jesus.
the last three succeed. Go ahead and roll your damage. 12, okay. And there's that. Oof, boy.
That's
And
all I had left to hit all of them.
oh wait, whoops. I gotta put you back. You're there instead. Okay. This guy, they both succeeded. But that guy is dead. This guy is now there. All right. These guys are looking real beat up. They don't know what the heck just happened to them. Like some guys popped around the corner and they just poof, 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 blasted with Kona Cold, Sun Forger, a couple arrows, you know, and then like
Yeah,
blasted with some wind. And yeah, so that is the end of the surprise round. So now we'll roll initiative. The new encounter is up.
wow, double 7s with advantage. That is wild.
I'm not last.
All
Well.
right. All right, so we will begin combat. So that's going to bring us to this one gladiator, the middle on the left. He's going to sprint up here to Owen, and let's see what he got. That, so he's going to do. Okay, yeah. So he's going to charge at you, shield out in front, and he's going to attempt to bash you with his shield.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Not bad damage, though. We got lucky on that one. So you take 10 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right. Nope. Sorry. That
Don't need that on there.
That's my saving throw.
yeah.
I Sunforger.
All right.
Oh.
You meet
was
it.
nice.
So he is attempting to knock you over, but you just barely hold
Retain my balance.
hold your feet. Yep. Then next comes the spear. It's gonna stab at you with the spear.
That hits.
That's 10 piercing damage. And then out of nowhere, the spear seems to be coming back again. He's doing another attack. But that one
Does not.
goes a little bit wide. You were ready for that one. You were able to knock it to the side. So that's going to end his turn. And that'll bring us to Wabu.
Wabu is going to move up here. Wait, where's the wall?
The wall is in the right spot.
Okay.
And you do have plus 10 movement because you were within 5 feet of Owen to start.
Oh, shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? 40 puts me right here.
5, 10, 15... Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's right.
Tough luck for these boys.
They haven't even got a chance to move. They don't know what's happening.
I am going to cast Lightning Bolt.
All right.
Don't have a good way to do this. So once again, we're gonna zoom in on me.
Oh, no zooming. No zooming.
I don't know how that shit works.
I don't know why I didn't zoom.
Dex saving throw. I'm just going to say go ahead and roll your damage.
Well, it was 8d6.
8d6, yep.
Alright.
So they're that low, huh?
Maybe. Okay. So 2 of them immediately evaporate. And this guy, I do have to do one Dex saving throw of 15, I believe. Yep, and he's evaporated as well.
He held on just a little bit longer, though.
Just a little bit longer. He took a couple more volts before he disintegrated.
Alright. I think I have done enough for this turn.
My turn.
Yep, Owen's up.
I am going to take an action to recall Sunforger
Okay.
to my hand. So now I actually have a weapon, but now I do not have an action. And I'm just going to take a step back.
He will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, never mind. I forgot about that. I'm just going to stay right here.
Okay. Now, is there like a bonus action or anything you got?
Not that I need or want to use, considering they got one dude who's injured and will probably be taken out. So.
Fair enough. All right, that brings us to Ravo.
Yep, I'm gonna move up here
All right.
and fucking take my rapier and try to kill this dude.
Okay.
Do I have advantage with
You do, yes.
double 16?
That'll hit.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And another.
Slash at him. He's still standing. And that one misses.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay there.
All right, Lowell's up.
Put him down.
Let's get the better angle and blast him with a ball of fire.
Okay.
There's the produce flame.
I thought you were actually going to cast Fireball.
That might not be the best time.
I wish I had fireball.
It's a good one.
Oh, never mind.
That does not hit.
Well, never mind, because it's my third one tonight.
Just one of those nights.
Otherwise, it's been a pretty good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten quite a few nat 20s too.
I mean, I haven't. I've just gotten I think 3 of my, 5 rolls have been ones.
Alright, so this guy, realizing that he's surrounded, is gonna once again go ahead and try and bash Owen.
Doesn't hit.
The shield's coming back. One more time. Alright.
What? I just put my hand on the guy's shoulder. It's
I think he was trying to swing with the spear. He was swinging with the shield instead. It kept falling short. He's all confused. He's surrounded. All of his friends got evaporated. He's near death. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. But that's his turn. Wabu's up.
Wabu. Sorry, I didn't expect to come around to me so fast.
Well, I didn't expect that to happen quite so quick. Just whiff, whiff, whiff. Okay, I guess I'm done.
Just start
Eldritch
blasting.
Blast.
All right.
This first one,
Miss.
and
What?
second one.
Where'd
I don't
the...
know what's happening?
I don't know why I rolled
twice.
two. Whatever, it hits. The first one did not, the second one does. We'll say it was yeah, whatever.
I don't understand. It's only showing 2 on my thing, and they're both 22.
Yeah, I saw a 3 first, so the 3 missed, but
2 13s.
whatever.
All right. I don't know.
Foundry's having a hard time.
It is. It's struggling. All right. He just quit. He was done.
F to pay respects.
Wabu with the kill count.
They killed my friends.
All right.
Kill them.
So we're
I'm gonna sprint to the door.
All right.
Captain Insane show them.
Is it locked?
Hold on 1 second. I thought I put. Wait, what the heck? All right, we're just gonna go ahead and go with this. So you get up to the door, or right before you get there, you feel this power come over you, and you just hear this voice inside your head. You're not sure what happened, but all of a sudden you're stunned, like you can't move. And then I also need you to roll me a 1 second. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh boy.
It really seems like TPK is in the cards tonight.
Nah, I will survive. It's gonna happen.
So you weren't supposed to be able to make any reasonable attempt to escape, so fuck you.
Tyler's
comes
going
the
full
level
god
of
mode.
Here comes
No.
a fucking level 18 mage to say fuck you, get back to your plot point.
Let's see. Yeah, so I need you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a quick message.
Okay.
You're dead. That's the
Guys,
message.
It's not the TPK, it's the fuck you. You're going to sit here and listen to my plot development.
We're trying our best to ruin it.
Nah, you haven't ruined anything. Trust me.
Yeah.
You can't ruin
Yeah,
what wasn't
fucking-
planned. So.
There's me like a fucking fiend out there or something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And a ruby dragon.
I had way less than this prepared, so you know. I don't know if I made that quite clear,
mean, it makes sense to me.
So not just of your current value, of your max value.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay. So just keep that in mind
Yep.
for now. Okay. All right. Anyway. So Ravo is stunned. And then...
round up or round down?
I'll say round down.
Okay.
And then you see that robed figure come out from around the corner. And then with him, where the heck am I looking? Here.
I don't know if anybody else has this, but Ty's video's frozen on
Oh, it is.
Discord.
Yeah,
Cool.
mine's just loading.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
your
good.
mustache.
There we go. I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back.
All right. So that, and then. There. Oops. Okay. There we go. All right. So you see from around the corner, come into the room right behind you guys. You see Fallon, Blacktongue, and Tavi have come into the room. And Tavi says, "Going so soon? I thought we were going to talk some more." They don't do anything. They're just kind of standing, watching at the moment.
Am I able to, like, push the door? Like, is it, see if it's unlocked?
You are stunned at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still stunned.
Yeah.
Still can't move.
I was focused on other shit for a minute. I forgot.
Is it just them two?
It's just those two that you can see. Yep.
And are there any other entrances or exits in this room?
No, it's just the hallway and the door.
I'll say your talks have so far not been too kind to us.
Yeah. Sorry, just always got things to figure out on this end. All right. And not too kind. Well, we guaranteed your safety for the night when you repay us by killing half of our guards.
By ensuring that we're not here to see what bullshit you have for tomorrow.
Oh, well, this bullshit you speak of. Well, I guess we'll never know, but I do have some more words for Ravo. And at this point, Ravo, you have become unstunned. Now, they're talking directly to you. They say, "That hurt, didn't it? Do you feel like you're weaker than you were a minute ago?"
The fuck did you do to me?
Oh, it's not what I did to you. It's what happens to you because of who you are.
That sounds like you were blaming me for something I had no control over.
Well, of course I blame you for the Raven's blessing. I know you had no control over it, but I'm petty.
Well, at least you know it.
But what I speak of is not due to your gift, as some would call it. It's due to being a Shatterkai. I don't know if you know this, but we don't deal too well with certain health issues, such as being stunned. It somehow seems to weaken us once we're no longer stunned.
Suppose this is good to know.
Ah, yes, some might call this a curse. But I know the cure for the curse.
And that would be?
Well, I have two ways to give it to you. Either you can pry it from my cold dead fingers, or you can spend the night, and we'll talk tomorrow.
To be honest, the former sounds a little bit better.
I'm sure it would. But I don't know if you are in any form to fight. I know how taxing it is to fight through all of our guards. I know you must be feeling taxed and tired and worn down a little bit. Fallon here has a special way of knowing exactly what he's up against. He knows your weaknesses. And as he says this, is this the one? As he says this, he points a finger at you, Ravo, and you feel this probing presence, kind of not really searching your mind, but you feel it kind of searching your body, and you feel as though he has gained immense insight into all of your defenses, and in fact, you feel that if he were to attack you, he may have an advantage on that next attack. It's a bit of an unnerving feeling.
Yeah.
And as he, you kind of shake that feeling off a little bit. Fallon does the same to you, Owen. Points a finger. And you feel this chilling presence kind of come over your psyche as he is probing all of your physical attributes. He moves on to Lowell, then to Wabu. And each one of you feel this. You somehow feel disadvantaged at the moment. And Tavi says, I may just let you go, just to see what you do. I'm curious. I don't know if you could defeat us right now. In fact, I'm quite certain you couldn't.
So why not let us go?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Shit!
Persuasion.
My bullshit continues!
There's someone I would like you to meet before you go. Will you stay just a moment?
I will stay if you let my friends leave.
Nobody leaves just yet. However, Fallon here will watch over you for just a moment. And Tavi leaves, and Fallon seems to be watching, keeping a keen eye over you guys. I don't know if you guys are doing anything at the moment, but he doesn't seem to be moving. He's just standing here watching.
I'm also
I'll
standing here watching.
Yeah, I'll kind of make my way just a little bit closer to everybody else.
Okay. On the eerie silence, you can just feel Fallon's piercing gaze from underneath his hood. You can't help but feel like he's got your number right now. And then a few moments later, Tavi comes back and steps into the room, and you see with him just another drow. Looks like an elderly female drow. And man, I already forgot her name. Alright, stick with me on this one. This is... Tavi introduces this person as... this is the matron of Fain Tlabar. This is Finithe Tlabar. Oh, no, I lied. This is Kron Tulabar. Wrong person. Kron here is the matron of this house and has been overseeing all of our operations. And they were curious about you. And Kron doesn't say anything, just kind of watches you all. And out of all the people, Wabu, you get a sense that you know this person from somewhere. You're not sure where.
Can I ask her?
Sure.
You seem familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
Kron turns towards you, kind of smiles, says, we have not met, but I know of you, little turtle. And you kind of see like this a golden flash through their eyes that you recognize from a dream you once had. Tavi says, well,
I do know you.
now that all introductions have been made, I think it's time to let you go. I would wish you the best of luck, but I don't want you to have any luck.
Well, I don't think we should overstay our welcome. I think we should go.
Let's bail.
I'll take my keys back, please.
I will take them and I will drop them right
Alright.
where I'm standing, and I will walk away.
And the door is now unlocked. You're not sure if it was before, but it is currently unlocked.
Get me the fuck out of here.
I'll take one look back, kind of at Tavi, and I won't say anything, but I will give him a good stare down for a second.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Wow. All right.
29!
I'm not even sure what to do with that.
Very perceptive. He knows what fucking Tavi had for dinner
Yeah.
yesterday.
It was a good stare down for sure. So, nothing really out of the ordinary. You saw him before, and you were able to transform into him with no issues. But now you take notice of a metal armband that he has that it looks like it would be too tight, and based on the manufacturing or forging of it, it looks like it's got spikes that would be on the inside that are, well, I mean, you could only assume, are constantly or permanently penetrating his arm. You're not sure what it's for, but it has a strange inscription on it. Something that seems a little familiar, yet a little foreign.
Can I see what, do I recognize the inscription? Like, or can I even see it kind of at this distance?
I mean, with that perception, yeah, you can see it. Go ahead and give me a history or arcana check.
Oh, good. Two things I'm... There it is. There's the balance.
You're not sure what the symbol is. That's all you gain from that. What do you guys do?
I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm already at the door.
Okay. You open the door, and you are out. And you are back. You're back on the outside of their tower.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait around. I'm just gonna kind of start heading toward the kind of main city.
Okay.
Just up the road.
We need to leave Menzo
Yeah.
Berenzen.
Yeah.
We need to not be here at all.
Yep.
Get the fuck out.
How do we get out of here?
You're not sure? Your two guys that helped got you in here, or get you in here, you're not sure where they went.
I suppose we could go back the way we came, back over the west wall and back through the
Or-
house door. And
We don't have any lizards.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If we can try to maybe get some lizards, whoever, if we can find somebody where we can rent them from, they should probably know at least a direction we need to travel to get back.
What time is it?
So you can see the clock, that Narbondel that's over there, that giant tower in the middle. And it looks like it's early evening. Probably, I mean, if you were on the surface, you would say it's probably around 6 or so. It's been a very busy day.
Around at some whatever shops we can find.
might not be the worst thing to take a rest before we attempt to leave Menso Bronzen.
Yeah. I would say maybe head up to kind of around the bazaar. Just at least get some distance. And maybe look for an inn or something.
Okay. It takes you about an hour or two to get back to the bazaar and find a place. You find one, it's off the beaten path. Pretty quiet inside. Only one or two other drow.
We're looking for like an inn or a hostel or something.
Camera froze again. This time I had my finger on my lips.
Sultry.
But yeah, are we gonna look for like a hotel or an inn or something of that nature?
Someplace with lodging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, it's not too hard to find one. There's plenty of places out in the bazaar. So you do find one, and it's a little bit off the beaten path. You go inside, it's quiet. There's only like two other drow in there.
Okay, then I recommend that we take a nice long rest to recover before we, potentially wander out into the Underdark.
Yep.
Is there a patron that we can contact about potentially staying a night?
Yep, there's a drow behind the bar. Just cleaning a glass like they usually are. And, they find a couple rooms for you, and they're used to travelers, so they don't really think twice about a strange group like yourself. Give you a room. While you guys are relaxing a little bit, Ravo, you're thinking back to that armband that you saw, and you know that Wabu has been pretty good about deciphering some glyphs and stuff in the past. So you think you might be able to ask him.
Okay. Would I remember, I guess, enough of what it kind of looked like to be able to
Yeah, I mean,
draw it out? Or...
with your perception, it was etched into your brain for sure.
Okay.
So you sketch it out for Wabu, and
Oh yeah, I
Wabu,
can read that.
You could read it for sure. You're not really like, it doesn't really make sense to you too much, but basically the symbol translates roughly to curse breaker.
There you go, Ravo.
Thank you.
Yep.
So many notes.
So yeah, the night is your guys'. Whenever you're ready to go to sleep, you can. We'll probably just end it there.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking done for the day.
Yeah, right fucking
All right.
nuts.
All right, so you all take a long rest. You get your long rest in there, and you wake up the next day, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
All right, sounds good.
What are we thinking for a date?
Let me pull up my schedule. Try to shoot for another 2 weeks, but let me see. Today is the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
I do work the 24th, but I have the 31st off. I do have the 23rd off. I know we have been doing Sundays, but if you guys want to do a Saturday, I could do that. Just to kind of keep it in the 2-week time frame. It's up to you.
I'm fine with Saturday if you guys are.
Yeah, works for me.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so Saturday the 23rd,
Ryan, that works for
same
you?
time.
Ryan? Did we lose Ryan?
No, he's still in the lobby.
Well,
Is he muted?
I don't know. He ran away. Maybe Moose called. Needed to
Maybe.
go out or something.
Well, we'll put this in, and if he has any objections, we can work
Yeah.
around it and maybe
Yep.
go to the following weekend if it doesn't work out.
Sounds good. We'll reschedule if we have to. So we'll start with the 23rd and push it to the 31st if that doesn't work. So,
All right.
all right.